Why, hello there, everybody. How are you doing today? It's me, again and again. I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to empower you. I'm here to inspire you. I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to inform you. I'm here to educate you. I am here to build you up. I am here to lift you up. I'm here to bring and give you peace. I'm here to bring and give you hope because I'm here to bring, give, and tell you the truth. 45th President of these United States of America, Donald John Trump. Now, there is no more excuses for any of you. And if you listened to his address, which was only about 17 minutes long, short, sweet, and to the point, very direct, I want to focus on 3 items that you may have missed, you may have overlooked, but it's very key as to what is going on. And it's very key to point these out because it's time for you, me, we to all start doing. The first thing that I want to point out that he said was, we are protected by God. Most importantly, we are protected by God. He called out the authority structure, the jurisdictional structure, and the legal structure of Almighty God, and basically said the whole reason why we have those authorities, the whole reasons why we have those jurisdictions, and the whole reason why we have the law and whose it is, it's Almighty God's. So whatever you do, know that you are protected by Almighty God as long as you are doing what Almighty God would have you to do. The second thing that I want you to bring to light to you is this. He said, and I quote, we are transferring power from Washington, D.C., and giving it back to you, the people. That's the throwing down of the gauntlet, as it were. You want change. It's here. You want opportunity. He just gave it to you. Or should I say, he just reminded you of it. I said it yesterday how our government is supposed to operate and how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to remove obstacles. We are in charge of the government. The government is not in charge of us. Well, again, let me read it to you again. We, his administration, are transferring power from Washington, D.C., and giving it back to you, the people. What does that mean? That means it's time for you, me, we, to start holding these authorities accountable because they have to answer to us. We do not have to answer to them. Again, let me read it to you again, just so we're clear. We are transferring power from Washington, D.C., and giving it back to you, the people. This is the President of the United States, of these United States of America. the 45th president. These are his first words telling you it's time for you to be the best you that you can be. It's time for you to stand up and take action, because he ended it with the time for empty talk is over. Now arrives the hour of action. It is time to hold these people who have accepted and who have taken the oath to be held accountable. It is time for them to either do their job or step down and allow someone else to get in there who will actually do the job. You have a problem taking an oath, then get out. And for all those who have violated the law, all of those who have violated their oath, it's time for you to go. That's what he's just told you. You now have the authority. That's how our government was set up, folks. That is how it was set up. If they don't do their job, go read the Declaration of Independence, which is the first forming founding document of our country. We choose who will go in and represent us. And you know what? If you don't do what we say, if you do not abide by the rules that we have all agreed upon, then you have to go, because you're not for us. You are against us. Plain and simple, bottom line. And he just told you the time for empty talk is over. Now arrives the hour of action. It's time for you, me, we to all start doing. It's time to start working on yourself, holding yourself accountable. Because if you can't hold yourself accountable, if you refuse to be held accountable, then you cannot hold anyone else accountable, because authority always follows accountability. Without accountability, there can be no authority. Without you holding yourself accountable for what you do, you cannot hold anyone else accountable for anything else, for anything. Now, in regard to these quote unquote, I'm not even going to say that. Whatever your platform is, whatever your voice is, and we all have a platform, we all have a voice, whether it be just within your family or whether it be to hundreds, thousands, millions. Do not give credence, do not give your platform over to those who only want to hinder action from taking place, who only want to divide. Do not give them your voice. In other words, don't talk about them. I don't care how stupid they are. I don't care what they do. They're doing it simply for you to talk about them. And they will continue to keep doing it as long as you talk about them. Focus on what the 45th president of these United States of America said. We are protected by God. We are all protected by Almighty God. We are transferring the power from Washington, D.C. and giving it back to you, the people. Now, it's on you. It's on me. It's on we. It's time for us to start holding everyone accountable. He just set the standard, folks. And then the time for empty talk is over. Too much talking, not enough walking. I said it months ago. Now arrives the time. Now arrives the hour of action. So what are you going to do? Are you going to keep talking about, oh my God, I can't believe that these people did this? Oh my God, I can't believe that these people did this. Are you going to keep putting out the what ifs? Let me tell you what happens when you put out the what ifs. What happened? What? Let me tell you what happens when you put out things. When you start spreading fear, when you start putting out things that you're really not sure is even capable of happening, you're just doing it just to be the first to do it. Hello, that's what we've been dealing with. That's the problem. Too many people running their mouth about things that they know nothing about. You want to keep the easiest way not to get caught in a lie is to, one, not tell a lie, two, not live a lie. If you don't know anything about anything, if you don't know anything about something, then just say, well, I just don't know enough about that I might have to look into it. That's much more respected than saying, oh, well, they're going to do this, and then it doesn't come to pass, and then what do you look like? You look like a liar. You look like a sensationalist. Do not allow your platform to be stolen from anyone, by anyone. Let your voice be heard. Let your thought process be heard. And you know what? If it's right, it's gonna gain traction. But if you don't know, if you're just being a parrot and if you're just repeating things that you're hearing from the people in the box, they're just setting you up to fail. All you're doing is spreading lies. Again, if you don't know what you're talking about, if you do not have enough understanding of what is going to happen, don't act like you know what's going to happen. Because when you say that something that the people that know isn't going to happen, and you say it's going to happen, and then when it doesn't happen again, who looks like the fool? Who looks like the idiot? We've had too much of the what ifs, but this could, this might, this possibly. No. Let's focus on what needs to be done. So, again, to recap, we are protected by Almighty God. We, this current administration, are transferring the power from Washington, D.C., and giving it back to you, the people. The time for empty talk is over. Now arrives the hour of action. I've been telling you for months. Start doing. Now, the 45th President of these United States of America has just told you there is no reason why you, me, we should not start doing. There is no reason why you, me, we should not all start holding first ourselves accountable for our own actions, so that then we could all hold those who have taken the oath to be our public servants, to enforce our laws, to enforce our rules, to maintain our lifestyle, to maintain order. There is no reason for us not to start doing that. So, what are you going to do now? The time for talk is over with. The time for empty talk is over. Now arrives the hour of action. The only question that you have to ask yourself The only question that you have to answer yourself is, are you going to do, or are you just going to keep talking? There is no more excuses. There are no more obstacles, because this is a move of Almighty God. Change is here. So again, it's now up to you. What exactly are you going to do? Just saying.